What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be against Good Looks. Interesting name there, as I battle my opponent off my Discord server, so if you guys are interested in a battle and trade community chat room and a place to hang out, definitely check out my Discord server. Now that I'm done with classes, I'll definitely have more time to hang out, so, feel free to check out the Discord. The link is in the description. Now, my opponent has a pretty fun-looking RU team featuring, the top threats in the tier. I do like the Rhyperior, though. I've not seen Rhyperior yet, so I'm excited to see what that thing's going to do, as I'm using a very fun team. You can actually see what everything does in this video, so I'm not going to get too into my team. So, yeah, this is a kind of battle where everything does something, which is always exciting. And as you can tell by the length of the video, this is a pretty close battle, so this is going to be very exciting, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So, I'm going to lead off with Gogoat turn 1, because I'm expecting Rhyperior to lead off, but he actually led off with Rotom Heat. Not that it should be too surprising, but I'm like, oh, I guess you just, yeah. But I'm able to burn 1 Overheat BP here, which is good, because Rotom Heat tends to be offensive, and I can tell by that damage he's definitely offensive, likely Choice Scarf for Specs, and I'm hoping I can take a second Overheat. He lost 2 special attacks, so it's probably a roll, but Gligar hangs on. EVLA Gligar just tanks every attack in the game. It's actually disgusting how many hits this Pokemon can tank. It really is kind of ridiculous. I don't really use it very often, but EVLA Gligar tanks some ridiculous hits. And mine's not even specially defensive. I'm pretty sure mine's physically defensive because I don't know how to play this game, even though Split F Gligar's the new rage in the tier. But yeah, mine's physically defensive because I just want to make sure physical attackers have no chance of killing me. But yeah, in comes Virizion here, as I do actually carry Acrobatics, but it ends up being Zoroark, so he's going to knock off my EVLate, as now I get a full powered Acrobatics. I figured since the only way to kill Gligar is to knock off its EVLate, so I'm like, may as well just run Acrobatics anyway, so I get a nice stab, and it's pretty cool. And Knockoff's going to be unable to knock me out because I lost the EVLate, as now I'm able to get the Roost off here. And I'm going to get all of my health back, so my opponent's like, how do I kill this thing? But he got rid of the Eviolite, so he knows, he's like, okay, the Eviolite's gone, maybe I have a shot of killing this freaking Gligar. So he's going to U-turn out of here, and he's going to bring in his Rhyperior. I'm just going to go for Acrobatics again. I already got my rocks up, so my try-harding is done. I'm just going to keep going for Acrobatics, but Rhyperior comes in here. And I don't want to give this thing like a free sword stance or something. I don't know what this thing wants to do to me, and I'm assuming that the Stealth Rocker is Bronzong, so I'm like, oh god, what's this thing gonna do? So he's actually gonna go for Rock Polish, and I'm like, okay, please live Mega Horn. I'm really hoping he can live Mega Horn, so please live Mega Horn. But he actually ends up not carrying Mega Horn, that's what he told me, which is a little bit unfortunate. But in comes the real Virizion here, as now I'm gonna go for the Horn Leech. No reason not to. I'm not gonna give that Rhyperior a free hit on me, so Horn Leech gonna do absolutely nothing to Virizion, as now I don't want to stay in because I have no idea what kind of set he is, so I'm gonna bring in Gligar expecting close combat or something, but he's actually gonna go for Substitute. Definitely a good thing that I switched out, and I'm hoping I could tank close combat or something, but he's gonna go for Giga Drain here, and it's actually gonna knock me out, and I'm like, damn dude, Virizion actually hits pretty hard, and he's gonna get all of his health back, but I find out that he is actually Life Orb Virizion, so he's sub Calm Mind Play for Virizion, he told me. That seems like a pretty cool set. I feel like that would do a lot of work. So here, I'm gonna bring in my Ninjask, and I really wanted to use an Infiltrator Ninjask, but unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on a hidden ability one, and I was too lazy to open up Aura, so I stuck with the Speed Boost one. I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast on me, but I'm gonna be able to tank it because I'm Ninjask, and I Quad Resist both the stabs. So I'm gonna get a Speed Boost, and now he's gonna be threatened out, I would hope. And I do outspeed everything because I'm Ninjask, who's gonna decide to bring in Rhyperior, and I'm like, oh yes, please bring in Rhyperior. And now I'm gonna go for Sword Stance because I do carry quite the nice coverage move on this Ninjask. Gonna keep getting Speed Boost, so my opponent has no hope about speeding me. And now I'm gonna go for my Z move, and of course Shiniko's gonna go Earthbend and do that stance. His Ninjask is just gonna get cloaked up, and I'm gonna use Tectonic Rage with Z Dig. Yes, because there's one person that was requesting it for 3 months now, and I felt really bad. And then I'm like, well, I have an offensive Ninjask with Baton Pass, so let's just get rid of freaking Baton Pass and Protect for Leech Life and Dig, and then I replaced Aerial Ace or something. But yeah, it was a pretty funny set, and I liked it a lot. But unfortunately, Rotom Heat's gonna ruin my moment. So I'm still going to decide to go for Leech Life because I'm like, screw you, I'm going to try and kill you right now, as it actually does a lot of damage considering Rotom Heat's like broken, and I'm just going to die to the Volt Switch, unfortunately. I should have probably tried to preserve this thing, but I'm like, I can't really switch into Rotom Heat, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. But now in comes the Virizion, which I know is Zoroark because, you know, it has like less HP than the Virizion did, so yeah. As I'm just going to bring Carl because I know I can take a knockoff or whatever he wants to go for. But here my opponent's going to actually like reveal that he's not Virizion by himself, and I'm like, oh, he's using a Z move. I'm like, am I about to get hit by a Black Hole Eclipse? Please no, please save me. But it actually looks like it's Z Memento. I'm like, oh, okay, so he actually has Z Memento. I didn't know Zoroark got Memento. Actually, yeah, I did. I have one. I have one with Memento. It doesn't have Z Memento. It's just Focus Sash and Memento. But yeah, down goes the Zoroark, as now he's going to be able to heal anything he wants. He's going to decide to bring Gas the Juice. I forgot to comment on that name. It's this only Pokemon on his team that's actually nicknamed. And it's just like, what? Like, I forgot to comment on that because I was just like, I saw it so many times, there was just no point. But yeah, Overheat's gonna miss. I'm gonna skillfully dodge it as I try to Milk Drink the Overheat damage anyway, so you can see that it turned didn't matter besides stalling out Overheat PP. But I'm able to live the Overheat with like red HP. I figured I would live like some max def. As now, gonna go for Milk Drink. I don't have a switch into Overheat, unfortunately. Yeah, after -2 special attack, I don't want to take another one because I'm sure I'll probably die if he gets like a max roll or something. So I'm gonna decide to switch out here and bring in my Behemoth, my Assault Vest Behemoth, as Overheat's not going to be able to do anything to me. If I used Assault Vest for Uniclus on this team, I would have probably like easily won this game, but unfortunately I'm handicapping myself because Behemoth is really one of my favorite Psychic types. So in comes Bronzong here. And I figure he's going to bring in that or Florges, so I go for Shadow Ball anyway. I'm like, why not? And Bronzong comes flying in, and I'm like, okay, take all your health, please. And I'm pretty sure that I outspeed it. I have no idea, because I have like no speed, but neither does Bronzong, so it's kind of like, who outspeeds the other? But yeah, in comes Florges now. Probably what he should have switched in initially, but I could have taken like an Analytic Spec Psyshock, so I can understand why he didn't do that. Shadow Ball is going to do absolutely nothing. Analytic my butt, they did absolutely zero, and now I have to switch out, or do I? I think I stay in here just because I'm like, I'm Assault Vest, so like, please Moonblast me. I want to see the damage, because this is my first time using this set. So I'm going to go for Psychic onto the floor, just do absolutely nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, that's to be expected. Maybe I should run Psyshock on this set, but I don't know, I didn't really take in consideration that I'd be facing Florges. And now Moonblast is going to destroy me. JK, it does like 0 because I'm Assault Vest. So now I'm going to go for Psychic again, because why not, right? And it almost kills it actually, so I was like, damn, if I got a crit there, that would have been some nice hacks. But unfortunately, Florges just lives on, and I don't know why I'm staying in at this point. I think I just wanted to use Behemoth for the fun of it, as now I decided to switch out. I'm like, I should probably switch now. And now I bring in Carl, because I can just set up on Florges, I'm pretty sure. Unless he carries Toxic, but I figured he would have used it by then, so I don't know. And so he's gonna go for Wish, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I just gave Rotom Heat a free Wish pass. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. So I thought about that, and I'm like, should I double switch expecting Rotom Heat? And then I realized, I'm like, no, I can just tank an Overheat, install that at PP. So he's going to switch out Florges and bring in his Gas the Jews. Very nice nickname, take rocks damage, but I do decide to go for Milk Drink, because I know I can tank an Overheat, which is pretty sad actually. I'm using Gogoat to check Rotom Heat. As sad as that is, I'm using a freaking thing that is countered by Rotom Heat to check it, because I have max Spidef, max HP. But I decided to switch out anyway, just because I want to stall him on more Overheat PP. And I know that Salazzle could take an Overheat, so I may as well save it for this case. And Overheat does like half my HP, I'm like, damn. But if he knocks me into my Salac Berry range, I can potentially win the game. So here I dodge Overheat. Not that it really matters, because I would have probably lived it, and then I got my Salac Berry, looking at the damage. So I get my Nasty Plot, and I'm like, okay, I can take this Overheat now and just knock him out. But he crits me, and my Salazzle sweep, which was definitely going to happen, because Belch at +2 special attack with Salac Berry probably would have won me the game. But either way, I still have more Overheat PP, which is what I need. I mean, the Salazzle sweep was pretty evident. He had Bronzong at no HP, he had Florges, he had Rotom Heat. He had no chance. He pretty much had no chance. So I'm going to go for Bandit CC and knock out Bronzong. Since I got crit, we have to sit through this longer about it. Yeah, he had Virizion, so there was no way he could have beat me. not No, there was no way. Salazzle like 6-0'd his team though, so that would have been a little bit one-sided, definitely. But yeah, Giga Drain's gonna do a lot of damage because I got a Spit Def drop, but I'm still gonna stay in and go for CC again because I'm sturdy anyway, so we're able to KO Rizion. I'm not too sure why he just didn't bring in Florges, but I guess it's okay. So down goes Rizion. So now he's gonna bring in Rotom Heat once again and take rocks damage, and this Rotom Heat is actually like the biggest threat on his team because he keeps bringing it back. He's Z-Memento and now he's using Wish, and it's like, god damn it, dude, just die with your offensively named Rotom Heat. It's like around the entire game. I think that was his plan, man. His plan was just to base the team around Rotom Heat. It was like his goal the entire game was just to keep it alive and just flash the nickname in my face. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta bring in Carl here. And I'm like, you wanna know what? Rotom Heat's gonna start running out of Overheat PP, so I'm just gonna win. I'm pretty sure it's run out already if I count it properly, but I was too lazy to like think about it, so, and he's missed some Overheat, so I'm like, I have no idea, so. I just kind of went off the fact that like he probably has like 1 or 2 left, so I could just Milk Drink stall it, and then it's probably GG, so I decided to speed this up a lot, because I know the game's over. Unless some stupid ass shit happens. He doesn't have Toxic, and even if he does, I still have Analytic Behem in the back to win me the game, so he ends up not carrying Toxic. Apparently he's Wish Protect, Moonblast, Aromatherapy, I'm pretty sure. That's probably a set, or Calm Mind, but if he had Calm Mind, I'm sure he'd use it already as well. So I'm just going to knock out the Florges, as I'm getting more Lefty's Recovery, as now in comes the Rotom Heat. And I'm like, if he has Overheat, like I said, he'll either struggle because he's Choice Scarf, as he locks himself in the T-Bolt, because I was right, he only had 1 Overheat PP left, and he knew if he went for Overheat, he would just lose because of struggling. But yeah, now we're going to bring an Invasion here, because I want to see if my Assault Vest Behem could take 2 Thunderbolts, but I can't because of Rotom Heat has a fairly high special attack stat, as I'm just going to win with my freaking Gogoat here, pretty much. So yeah, that was the battle, guys. I know it was a little trolling, but I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, because, you know, it was pretty long, but it was still very close nonetheless, even though I kind of trolled at the end here. But the battle would have been over if Salazzle just didn't get crit by Overheat, but it's okay. We eventually won the game anyway. It was a lot closer than it needed to be, but it was still very fun. I had a lot of fun in the battle. So if you enjoyed the battle, I really would appreciate if you just hit the like button. It really means the world to me, and the support is the best way to support the channel. And yeah, the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite bug type Pokemon? There is like so many bug types now that are low-key relevant. Now my favorite bug type Pokemon has got to be either Wormadam, Wormadam Trash, because that Pokemon is absolutely hilarious, or Vivillon. Vivillon's also really cool. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favorite bug type is, and yeah, I'll check you guys in my next video. Alright, peace.